Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the Startup Q&A. For this one, we got a really awesome question that I love the direction that they're taking this. And it was, how can I validate my idea before I build the MVP? It shows that you're doing your homework. It shows that you're really diving in and digging in what's deeper. A lot of people, they like to impose their belief system onto the market. And in reality, as Gary Vee says, market will tell you if you're right or wrong, and you want them to tell you sooner rather than later. The worst thing in the world is to go ahead and build out a product, spend months or years doing it, and then realize that your market doesn't want it or that the pricing is off. And so one thing that we really want to go into is any product is make sure that there's some sense of customer discovery, there's some sense of validating the idea and making sure that you actually have people on the sidelines who are looking for your, I would say, product or service. One really good way to do that is to go try to build out your ideal customer profile. Where do they work? Who are they? What type of industry are they in? What type of vertical? How big is the company? How small is the company? How big is their department? Do they lead their department? You want to tap into all these little things and create an ideal customer profile. And then you want to go about probably on LinkedIn or social media, it might be Twitter, and find all of the profiles that tie into that. And then you want to just ask some questions. Really, it's going to be about providing value. I think that one thing that you can do is you can kind of go through that list, and then if people say no, come back to them after you've talked to the people that said yes and said, hey, we've actually found that a few people have said this thing. I know that you don't want to talk, but can you just confirm that you're experiencing this problem as well? And then you can invite them into that product building process. And it's called customer development. And so when you have that relationship with your customer, you're really able to have them build the product for you. Yes, you're actually building, or you're hiring an engineering team, or you're working with KnowCap to build out your product. But at the end of the day, they're helping guide that process because they're the people who will know. And if you build it exactly how they want you to build it, or with some wrinkles here and there, they'll have that emotional attachment. They'll want to see you succeed, because who wouldn't? If they built something for you, if a company built something for you specifically, who wouldn't want that company to succeed so that you can continue using the product that they built for you? And this is exactly that type of emotional attachment you'll want to build out with your customer base. So add them to a customer advocacy board, things like that. Make them feel special, make them feel like VIPs. Continuously follow up with them, show the prototype, show the early things, make sure you're showing early features, and they'll help you by helping you build out validate this ideation process. And then once you're ready, start building out that MVP and get their help every step of the way. That's my recommendation, at least. Hopefully it helps.